Okay, let's get started. Welcome, my friend, to my creative, mystic, beautiful place. I'm going to start the reading with a divine message for us all for the middle part of May 2021, which goes from the 11th to the 20th. Um, Before to start, I remind you to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notifications every time I upload a new video, fresh and juicy content. Also, you can subscribe to my newsletter to receive all the notifications in regards of my events, courses, classes, new products, and of course, you can book your spot for a private reading with me. This is a collective message, so whenever you feel the pull to go further into a specific topic which is dear to you, you are welcome to book your spot. Everything is linked down below this video, and I also love to hear from you, your comments, your feedbacks. If you have any insights from the readings that I share with you, you're welcome to comment below, or otherwise you can write me privately at my email address love@silviacamerini.com for any further details or any further news about my programs. You can also visit my website www.silviacamerini.com. Now let's get started. I feel pretty excited about this reading, pretty curious, I have to say, because the first part of May has been extremely intense for me. I went through inner work and a lot of digging, deep digging down into my heart and soul, my desires. So I haven't checked again the previous video. Usually after some days I check the previous video, so for the first part of May, and I haven't done it yet. I'm curious to go back, rewatch my video, and then I'm super curious to see what the cards have for us all. So let's get started. I'm here with some fire, a candle, and I'm going to smudge. This is a bundle that I have on made. I have dried the sage, and I love to create them. Also adding some flowers of my garden. Now my garden is blooming. Today is a rainy day actually outside, but the garden is blooming, and I love to pick roses or other flowers that are blooming there. This, for example, it's a little bunch that I created with the roses of my garden, some daisies as well. Beautiful. I love them. Okay, so let's smudge, let's clear the energy. I smudge over the cards as well, so Spirit, allow us to receive what we are meant to. I also want to smudge on my drum because I feel that today I have to play some music for you. Here you go. I love the smoke, and I love how Spirit comes through the smoke. So this is for you again, a little bit more. Okay, let's get started. You can close your eyes, attune with your heart, and listen deeply. felt ancestors coming, and so I now want to call in spirit and all the purified and ascended ancestors. Bring us the message that we need to hear. Bring us the message that can dive deep into our heart, take roots there, and bloom through our daily life, through our actions, through the words we speak, through our essence. We are ready to receive. We are open, embracing, accepting. We are here and now. We are ready. Thank you. So let's see what's the message for us for this second part of May 2021, for mid-May 2021. This is a collective message for us all. What is it that we need to hear from you, cards? Directly from our ancestors. These are the vibes that I'm getting for this reading. The cards are from my deck, the Magic Path. This is my first deck, the one that I created years ago when I was working as a pregnancy and birth coach and doula for my mothers. So we have 3 cards and I'm going to turn them. Let's begin with the core of our message. Relationships, number 23. This is, wow, such a sign for me. And I feel pretty emotional right now because 23 is my number, is my date of birth. 23 is the royal star, so it's one of the most powerful numbers we have in numerology. It's gold, it's royalty, it's divinity. So the message is relationships. Nourish the bond. Infuse all your relationships with love and make sure that from the one, and make sure to start from the one you have with yourself. So this card, it's all about relationships. This card is also a green card from my deck. So green cards are connected with the heart chakra. So love emerges above all, above everything. Love is the center and the core of this second part of May. I love it because we are reading for the heart of May, the middle part of May. And so here we have the first anchor card, green one, heart energy, heart chakra. It's important that we nourish, we nurture, we give care to all our relationships. However, we cannot care so much for the other relationships unless we care, first of all, for the most important relationship we have, which is the one with ourselves. There is divinity within ourselves, and so this is the first relationship we are called to take care of, to nurture, to truly dedicate some time, energy, space, magic to it. So look deep within yourself. You see here there are 2 hands. One is feminine, one is masculine. So it's like making love with yourself, making love with the divinity within you, making love with the goddess or the god within you. Feel your divinity and ask yourself, what can I do today and every day of this mid part of May, but just as an example, just as a practice to then bring into all days of my life. What can I create today to take care of myself, to nurture this sacred space, which is my body, my vessel, and within this human body, my heart and my soul. So the card says, infuse all these relationships with love. Tune into love energy and feel what love is for you. And then say to yourself, I am ready to take this love. I'm ready to take this love in. I'm ready to receive this love, to give this love to me. And then I can give it to others, which means the relationships you have with God, the relationships you have with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues, with the most important people in your life, with your partner. So the focus for us in this mid part of May is to care from the heart for all the connections we have in our sacred life. First of all, care for the relationship we have with ourselves. And then from here, we can expand and we can touch all the other relationships. We can touch and nurture and pamper all the other relationships. There is so much to say. In this card, we can go deeper and deeper and truly explore each relationship. I give this task to you. I gift you with this task for these next 10 days to look further into all the relationships in your life. You can journal about them. As usual, I say you can record your voice, you can create something on this topic, you can paint, whatever feels good for you as usual. And let's see what we come out with at the end of this mid-May. Let's go further and deeper. Then we turn the second card. These three cards pop out of the deck all together. I will see at the end of this first part of the reading whether I feel like picking another one, let it come out of the deck, or if it's fine, just like this. So going further, we move from the heart to our vision center, inner vision center, which is our third eye. So we rise up and we go to the third eye chakra. The card is guidance. And the message is your intuitive vision guides you towards your true north. Allow it to lead the way. Let's sip this wisdom. So have a closer look to this card. We have a pregnant woman here. We have a map on the background and a compass. So we are pregnant, my dear. We are ready to give birth. Can give birth to a project, an idea, a dream, a desire, or to a human child, a human baby, almost ready to come out of your body. Wherever this is, we are almost ready. We are fully pregnant in this part of the journey. And what we need to pay attention to is our inner guidance. So we have a voice within us, the voice of spirit, the voice of our higher self talking to us 24/7. We also have a personal, unique vision which belongs to us, which is linked to our own desires. Are our desires talking to us through, actually it's the opposite. It's our soul talking to us through our desires. And so this process creates a vision within ourselves. So now let's close our eyes and let's start seeing with our inner vision. You can focus on your third eye, which stands in between your two physical eyes, here in the middle of your forehead, a little bit below, between your eyebrows. Focus on this point. Imagine a beam of light starting from here, illuminating the way before you. Where are you going to? Where is this way leading you? What do you see on the horizon? Again, dig deep. Let your inner voice to guide you. And be sure that your inner guidance, your higher self, the divinity within you, the spirit within you, is guiding you towards the right path. Remember that your northern star leads you towards where you are supposed to be, where you are supposed to go, where your presence is meant to be, where your presence is meant to experience something that is important for your growth as spirit, as soul incarnated in this human body. So trust, this is part of the path as well. Trust that this vision of yours is leading you towards your true north. So feel safe, because even though you feel like detouring, you are going towards the true north. And sometimes the detours are just meant to show you with even more clarity your way. This card anyway is upright, so we are very focused, very laser focused on our path. And what we are called to activate here is the trust in the powerful vision we have, in the power of our inner guidance, which is our soul talking to us, which is God, divine frequency, source, talking to us and leading us. So rest assured, you are going where you are supposed to go and to be. Let's dive further deep into the reading, and we move even higher, because we rise at the beginning from the heart to the vision point, the third eye chakra, and then we go even higher and we go to the crown chakra, where spirit directly connects with us, where we open a vortex, a column of purple light, which connects us directly, immediately, instantly with spirit, with higher forces, with angels, with ancestors, with our guides, with all that is. The card is a violet one. So crown chakra activated, and it is spirit. The message is: reclaim your spiritual nature. Activate your connection to spirit. As you see, this beautiful woman, she has spirit on her hand. You see this kind of smoke. Actually, let's smudge a little bit further. I'm going to smudge a little bit more here. Let's activate our spirit through the smoke. Here we go. A little bit more. Just love it. Here we go. So just like this, it's physical, it's real in the three-dimensional world, this three-dimensional space we have, and I'm sharing with you. So you see, the smoke activates the spirit that is coming to us through this card. So this lady, she has spirit in her hand. This means that through very practical actions as well, I can connect to spirit. Sometimes this is a practical card as well, because this is number 4, and 4 is the number of foundations. So it's both practical, concrete, and spiritual. Let me explain to you how. Because this goddess has the smoke in her hand, the spirit in her hand, it means that through very simple practices, rituals, daily actions, we can connect to spirit. Often we may ask ourselves, what can I do to connect to spirit, to feel spirit, to receive messages from spirit? Maybe I have to meditate, or I have to go to a sanctuary, to a temple, to a very sacred space in nature. Well, let me tell you that spirit manifests to us, God manifests to us through the simplest things in life. Maybe as we are taking care of our children, maybe as we are cooking, as we are going through our daily tasks. So we do not have to create something extreme to connect to spirit. This card also wants us to know that we are connected to spirit in the simplest things of life. And that because we do not consider them so much and so powerful, that is exactly the way where spirit desires to come through to reach us. Because spirit wants us to know that the most important things are the simplest in life. And when we are able to enjoy them, to truly absorb the nourishing part of them, then we can move farther. Then we can reach the enlightenment through other kind of rituals, experiences. But first, we need to start from the foundations. Number 4, we need to start from the foundations. Without solid foundations, we cannot rise higher. So this card, number 4, Spirit, activate your connection to Spirit. It's a request from Spirit. Remember that you can find me in the simplest things of life. And start opening up. The first card, Heart Chakra. Start opening up from what you have around you, your relationships. So attune with your heart. Nurture your relationships with, your children, your spouse, your friends, your closer circles. And from there, as you create something daily to stay connected, to keep following your path through this care, through your self-care as well, then you will meet me. Then you will know me. Then you will receive my messages. Start from there, from the simplest things, and then you will enjoy more and more expansion. And then from there, from these foundations, we can start building the huge palace of spirit, the huge palace of spiritual abundance, which connects us, from from the above and from the below, in the middle, which connects these two dimensions, the spiritual and the terrestrial. And we are in the middle, enjoying the path, inner guidance, our path, the way we are supposed to walk. It feels truly beautiful to me. Truly, truly beautiful. Let me see, let me feel whether I have to let something else to come out. Okay. What I'm getting is this, that I had to go and bring my tarot deck. I actually haven't got it here, so I'm going to stop the video and go to get the deck. Actually, I'm going to leave you with the drum, and I'm coming back in a second. Okay, here I am, back, and I'm not going to shuffle the cards. I'm going to allow what we have here on the bottom of the deck to speak for us. Here it is, Two of Cups. So this is so aligned with the first one, relationships. Cups is love, is heart energy, is union, is togetherness, is oneness. So again, this is a reinforcement of our anchor card, relationships. You see, this is an exchange of cups. So we bring something of us to others. Therefore, we receive something from others. But we cannot give unless we fill up our cup, unless our cup is overflowing. So let's fill our cups in this mid part of May, so much that they are overflowing with love. And then from that overflowing love, we can give. So let's nurture ourselves first. Let's nurture our divinity, our cup. Let's fill it full until it overflows. And then we can gift others with the overflowing. I love it so much, the overflowing of love. I feel that this is the perfect quote to summarize and to wrap up this message. So thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you've enjoyed this message. Subscribe to my channel so that we can stay in touch. Feel free to comment below or to write me privately. And I'm going to close this circle, this magical reading, with a little bit more of drumming for our pleasure. Blessed be, my dear.